Welcome to Wyatt Sunny Adventures Gaming. Now, today I'm doing something a little bit different, but I've done videos on this sort of before. Is I how I've done before with the random troops against crazy bases. Well, that's pretty much what this is going to be, just some sort of standard troop combinations and then versus some of the bases. It'll mainly just be on one base, but most of it'll just be all the same base and just random troops. Now, currently there is Remotac and Cryo Bombardiers, as well as the Rifleman Life Leech Tribe that I have boosted all the way up. I do not have the Grenadier Health one boosted at all, but I'm going to simply start off with, I'm just going to do one quick tank somehow with that. So, going to start off with our Rifleman, which Rifleman Life Leech Tribe is boosted all the way. And I will be doing each hero as well, just separately on itself, as its own attack, not as whatever. Now, if we go to the base, all level 1 rocket launchers. Some of you may have seen this base in previous videos, and it lags out like crazy, so it ought to be interesting. So, all riflemen going to be deployed right here, all on the same shore, which I'm pretty sure this attack won't last long. Now, all of these troops are maxed. All the troops are maxed. And, well, these are level 1 rocket launchers, just as they are to start out with, and, well, obviously you're not going to be finding any base that's completely rocket launchers like this on your regular island. This is more of just an experimental video for fun. But as you can tell, it's, well, going quite slowly. But it is speeding up a little bit as some of the rocket launchers get taken down by the riflemen. I'd say if these were regular riflemen, since I have that Rifleman Life Leech Tribe boosted all the way up, I say that's what's making this take so long. I say the attack would have already been over if there wasn't that Rifleman Life Leech Tribe. So now I guess I'll go to all heavies, which I think I have sort of a troop combination that incorporates heavies sort of to start with. Just fill all the rest of the boats with heavies. Which ain't really that hard, since some of them are already filled with that troop combination. So now I'll go back to this base. So all heavies in the same spot, maxed out the same way. The only difference is there ain't life leech on them like the riflemen. So they're definitely going down a lot quicker. Obviously. I think that's made sort of obvious. I mean, all the heavies are still alive, but you can sort of tell I think they're making their way through. We've lost our first heavy. When I think it's actually about the same as the riflemen at this point, because Even though there was a lot more riflemen, they didn't do as much damage and they had less health. But all of the heavies, there's way less of them, but they're stronger and they do a little bit more damage when they're maxed. But they've taken down about the same amount of rocket launchers all of the riflemen had taken down by the time all of the riflemen were goners. So, but this is obviously taking a very long time since only 4 heavies have been taken down. One, as you can see in the top right corner, there's the recording time of the actual time, but if you pay attention to the battle time on the game that's in the middle, you see, well, about 7 actual seconds for 1 second to go down on this. For an example of how laggy it is with all these rocket launchers. I mean, about the same amount of heavies there was before. When, this has easily been going on for 2 minutes, I'd say, at this point. But the battle's only been 35 seconds, technically. Now, of course, pretty much half the base is taken down, so there's a lot less rocket launchers. But I think the heavies, since there's quite a few of them on the headquarters, I think this base might actually go down. If so, this is the first thing I've done on this base that has actually taken it down. And I am not boosted or anything with regular. And the base goes down. The first time I've actually seen that base go all the way down. And only lost 18 heavies, there's still a lot left. So now, I'm pretty sure this attack won't last long at all. All Zookas with it, but I think the Zookas and Warriors and Bombardiers will be the most short-lived of them, so all the Zookas will be deployed in the same spot as before. Yeah, this'll be done probably by the time I get done saying this. A little bit longer than that, but still. So, that obviously didn't go on. So now, I honestly don't know which is next. I can't ever remember. Okay, Warriors. I have a Warrior shortcut in here, so I'll just do that. So now I'll go back to it. And I'll attack with Warriors, which I think will be sort of similar to the Zookas, but it'll be a little bit longer. Of course, with Warriors, they gotta be right on top of the rocket launcher, so they'd be in the blind spot, sort of. But they move quick, too, so they might be sort of out the way of the rocket launchers as they're running up to those initial front rocket launchers. But I doubt it. This is definitely lasting longer than the Zookas was. There's actually rocket launchers getting taken down. Now, yes, I did make a base that was all maxed out rocket launchers, like this, but it actually didn't do as much as this for some reason. So that's why I'm using the level 1 rocket launchers. So the Warriors are down. Now, tanks are the next troop, I believe, but I'm not 100% certain. Yeah. I have a shortcut for tanks on here, sorta. So I think this is where it'll start sort of getting interesting, is just higher troops with higher health than just the starting troops, sort of. And you know, these are maxed out tanks as well, so they very easily take down these level 1 rocket launchers. But still, who really knows? When all the tanks are still alive and quite a few rocket launchers are down. But I think there's about, because all the rocket launchers just sort of waiting on this one spot of tanks, so a bunch of them will go down at once. Yeah, there went one. Yeah, several of them are about to go down. Yeah, as you can see in the bottom left corner, they